And I turned around and he was right behind me. He was like, I'm a big guy. He was a huge guy, just huge, wide shoulders. And I was like, his chest was right there. And he said, "Sing everywhere you can."
G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, we've got something a little bit different for our dose of David this week. We've got the Game Changer interview. So let's just jump in, and this is going to be David being interviewed about the new album he's put out. So let's jump in and let's see what he's got to say for this.
I was born into a singing family. Music was all around us all the time. We would be going down the road. I remember driving to my grandparents' house. The radio would turn off and we would all sing, together. And I thought everybody was doing that at the time, but we were a little weird. And then at the same time, we were a house of faith as well. My papa was a preacher for 50 years before he passed away. So it was very natural that music and faith kind of melded together for us. And God really paved the way for me. I mean, not only with the opportunities that I had that just started to open up, but with the people that he put in my path. The best advice that I ever got, I look back, I tell people this all the time. I was singing at First Baptist Church, Houston, and John Bisagno was the pastor then. And I was talking to people after the service, and I turned around and he was right behind me. He was like, I'm a big guy. He was a huge guy, just huge, wide shoulders. And I was like, his chest was right there. And he said, "Sing everywhere you can." And as simplistic as that is, that became my mantra. I'm going to sing everywhere I can. I look back on that and I think, for me to be able to sing in Carnegie Hall and the Sydney Opera House, and for the president at the White House, and the O2 in London, and in South Africa, and I just am amazed and so very grateful. I am grateful to be one of the voices that is out there making music, telling a story. I really am. First of all, I am and always have been a stylist. That affords me the ability to take a song and leave a little bit of my artistry on that. It has also made my music in my career very eclectic. I started out singing contemporary music, and my first independent project was contemporary, and then we did what we call the Blue record, and those are very pop projects. And then I continued that with The Voice, and then at that same time I joined the Gaither vocal band, and was blessed to be able to lend my talent to that amazing, iconic group and do another thing that I do. This new project, I think of it, while someone who might have viewed through the lens of the vocal band, and then this might think it's something new or even a departure. For me, as a soloist, this is the next step on my development as an artist. This project is 15 songs, all of which I wrote. As far as stylistically goes, this is who I am, and it's just the next step on that journey. Content-wise, I know that not all the songs on this project are gospel songs, but they are songs that are spiritual to me. They are songs about the human experience. The record starts out with the line, "This world is upside down. I never thought I'd be around in a time when we could hate and be told it's okay." It ends with, "I did it my way, you did it your way. and we came together and we lived in peace and harmony. That's no accident that this project is bookmarked with those two phrases. That's the first phrase and that's the last phrase. Hopefully these are crafted in a way that cause people to be moved.
Well, time respects no one. It can be so mean. It was his memory.
So many amazing stories that I have been blessed to have been told throughout the years by fans who have emailed me that have gone through similar experiences, had faced the horror of their loved one losing their memory, their cognitive ability, and the joy that would so shine through when she sits there and she's waiting for him day after day, looking at all of the things that they have done together, and he comes back to her in that moment and shares the phrase that they have said so many times before. It's a beautiful story of humanity, it really is. I wrote Song for Sinners on a Sunday afternoon.
This is a song for sinners, saints and new beginners.
Went to church that morning with my family while worship music is going on around me, and I'm thinking, I don't feel like I can be that, you know? I don't feel like that I have it all together like that. I leaned over to my sweet wife, who has put up with so much over the years, and I said, you know what I need right now is a song for sinners. And I went home and I wrote the lyric.
It's amazing to hear someone like David, who you think, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's got everything together, but he's just the same as us. You know, he is stumbling his way through. He's trying to do the best he can, like we all are. And it's interesting to hear him say, you know, it's not always like that. You know, as he said, you know, I just need a song for the sinners. That kind of gives me hope, really gives me hope.
Song for sinners, saints and new beginners. A song for the broken, we are not alone. And the idea is that this faith that we have is inclusive. It is for all of us. It is for the people who don't have it together and the people who think they have it together. And everyone in between. Church is a gathering of people who admit, I can't do this on my own. And if that song is for no one else, it's for me, that I am in need of that living water.
Sinners, for the losers and winners, a song for victims, lay your burden down. This is a song. I remember what we thought love was, and we were so young.
I remember what we thought love was the first song I wrote for this project. This is a song about my journey with my family and with the love of my life, and the ups and the downs, the imperfect journey that we have together. And I'm not trying to pretend to be a 20-year-old, you know. I have lived life. I have learned, and I am still learning. And I've learned enough now that I'm going to keep learning, and that I know that I'll stumble along the way, and that I'll have to say I'm sorry, and that I will have times that we cherish so much together. And the last line of the song is, I remember what we thought love was, and I was so wrong. It was so much more.
And we were so wrong. It was so much more.
sometimes you feel like you bare your soul, and was that worth it? And you live for the times when you bare your soul and it lifts somebody else up. And the truth is, I'm not trying to upend someone's life. I mean, I would never be that arrogant to think that I would have that kind of power. But if I can influence the next step on somebody's journey, if I can give them hope to stick with it, to hang in, and boy, I've heard stories of the darkest moments that someone's direction has been changed with a lyric of a song. If I can be a part of that, then I'll keep bearing my soul.
That was very interesting. Very interesting. I love the fact that he knows a little bit, but he has no idea how much of an impact his music and the way that he ministers his messages through his music have on people, and myself included, so there's been times where I've had some pretty rubbish days, some pretty rubbish weeks, and you fall back on that music, his music, particular songs that you find that fit whatever message you need for that day. Sometimes you don't even know you need it. You might be just doing a reaction like I do, or you might even just be perusing YouTube and something comes up and you watch it. Sometimes you don't even know you need that message, and he delivers it, and it's wonderful that he is not oblivious, but as he said, he's not arrogant enough to think, oh yeah, look, I'm putting out this music and it's changing everybody's life. Look at me, I'm special. But I kind of find it welcoming that he has this impact, but he doesn't know, so he can continue doing what he does in the humble way that he does it, and in the behind the scenes and whatever else, it's just having such a massive impact on everybody. So it's just, that is a very eye-opening interview. Loved it. I loved the, as he said, that song for sinners, if it's for nobody else, it's for him. So I kind of feel like that when I sometimes listen to David's music. It's like, well, if nobody else gets what I'm getting from it, this song is just for me, so and I have loved every song off the album so far. So I haven't listened to all the album. I just want to react to it. I do have a copy of it. As you know, somebody sent me a copy, and I obviously do appreciate that. It has been fantastic. It's sitting over there. I haven't actually opened it yet because I want to do reactions, and if I open it, I know I'm going to watch it, and then it's not going to be the cold reactions that I like to do, so I don't like to kind of preempt reactions. I just want to go in cold and then do my honest reaction. But once I do all the reactions that, are going to be available, I can obviously go away and enjoy that, that wonderful, wonderful gift that somebody sent me. So, and not just that, there was other things in it too. So, I have to say, a massive thank you to who you are. Thank you very much for that gift. I don't expect that at all, and I certainly do not, in one shape or form or another, think that anything I do, singing in this room, watching music and whatever else, and just commenting on it, has an impact on anybody. I know people are saying that, but it's just, I just do this because I love music and I love sharing music, and I love doing David's music is because it's pretty much a selfish thing for me, because David's music helps me through my life. And, you know, even in the last year or year and a half or whatever it is, I've been, you know, reacting to David. His music has helped immensely, immensely to form another live connection with somebody that I thought that, you know, you don't need, and somebody you thought that you could get along without. Um, you know, and then obviously you come to realize that no, you can't. You know, you need that connection, and it's just David's music's really helped me to reestablish that connection, and it's just been wonderful, just been wonderful. So, but that was a very interesting interview. Loved it. Bit of a more of an insight into the album, where he's come from to do the album. You know, as he said, it's not all gospel songs, but it is spiritual songs to him. And I think that's, if you're coming from a place of honesty, that comes across in your music. And you can't ask for anything better than that. So, fantastic. So let me know what you thought of that interview. Definitely do. Obviously, David's going to be every week as well. So make sure you subscribe down there when you're hitting that like button, and that way you can come back for all of our reactions. But guys, in the meantime, make sure you stay safe. And guys, I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video.